Coach Drew.
Hey everybody, Coach Drew here. I'm so glad that you decided to join me. If you've watched the last few videos, we've walked through the 4 steps of the art of a genuine apology, as well as touched a bit on reconciliation and forgiveness and the difference between the two. Every now and then I stop and I pause and I collect all the questions that I get from speaking engagements and even sessions with people, because there's so much learning that comes out of questions and answering those questions. So the first question that I'm going to address today is one that I get quite often. How do I get someone to apologize to me? For ways to heal and grow in your relationships, subscribe to my channel and receive a notification every Thursday when I post a new video. So the question, how do I get someone to apologize, can't be answered so simply. There are all these other parts and pieces to it. So when people ask, how do I get someone to apologize to me? I wonder, why do you really want the apology? What does it mean? What is it that you really, really want? Do you want to win? Do you want change in the relationship? Do you just want an acknowledgement? If somebody's hesitant to apologize, that doesn't mean that they don't care, and it doesn't mean that they aren't prepared to acknowledge what they did and how it hurt you. Something to think about that a lot of people don't. Do they actually believe they've done something wrong? If they don't believe they've done something wrong, then what's the point of apologizing? Now, if they do believe they've done something wrong and they refuse to apologize or have difficulty apologizing, it makes me wonder, what is their history with apologies? Not just with you, their history going back to childhood. If they didn't have good experiences receiving and giving apologies, it might just still be difficult for them. Another question that comes to mind for me is, what is the dynamic like between the two of you? What are they risking if they actually apologize to you? Are you the kind of person who will make it about winning? Or do you keep coming back to it? Because it sets up a win-lose dynamic, and that's not helpful. Beyond even the apology, sometimes the way that we engage with each other can be offensive and off-putting. You owe me an apology. What were you thinking? Say sorry. What's your problem? Why can't you just say you're sorry? Why can't you just apologize? Probably not going to work. It's important to know what language is going to trigger the other person and send them in the opposite direction. What I've found that actually helps is when you tap into their empathy. When you say, you know what, that was really hurtful when you said that. I don't know if that's how you intended to come across, but that's how I heard it. And that really hurt. That kind of approach is more likely to tap into somebody's empathy. Yeah, they might feel a little guilty, but that's not a guilt trip. It's very different. Feeling guilty for something that you've done wrong is a healthy thing. It's important to let the person know what they did and how it impacted you. The apologies that we offer, sometimes they don't hit the spot for other people. We think we've done a good job of it. And just like they might think that they've done a good job of it. So it's important to understand how to get your apology to the level where it has an impact on the other person. We want to give what it is that we want to receive. It's important to remember that modeling goes a long way. If you haven't been great at offering apologies and the kinds that you want to receive, I'd say go back to those situations. Go back to past situations that you haven't apologized for and start doing that, making it a practice so it's part of your culture and your relationship. Remember, at the end of the day, the art of a genuine apology is not just a one-way kind of interaction. It's about an ongoing dialogue. It's about bringing health to your relationship, because there will be hurts. There will be disagreements. There will be misunderstandings. You will never be free of that. I want to be the one to break that to you. There will always be a need for a genuine apology. So there's benefit to mastering the art. So we've come to the end of this video, but I'm sure it's left you with more questions. And I like that. I love questions. Send me some questions, because I'm going to do another one of these videos real soon. So I look forward to receiving your questions. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and remember to hit that bell. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, continue to learn, heal, and grow.